Unit 1, Lesson 2, Student Example number 3A and B. Illustrate the following operations using a number line. The first step when you're using a number line to add integers is to draw your number line. Next, take a look at your integers. Both of mine in this first question are fairly close to 0, so I'm going to put my 0 mark in the center. If I was dealing with very large positive integers, I might want to shift my 0 mark a little bit to the left. That allows me to see more of the positive scale. If I was dealing with very large negative integers, I might want to shift my 0 mark a little bit to the right so I can see more of the negative scale. In this particular question, the 0 mark in the center is just fine. The next step is to add both positive and negative ticks. You'll see that I'm only labeling every second tick. The reason for this is because I find that often, especially when you're drawing by hand, your scales will get too squished together to label every tick, and it gets a little bit hard to read. This is a personal preference, but often I'll only label every second one. Alright, when you are adding your integers, the first thing you want to do is put a little dot above 0. This lets you know where to start. My first integer is positive 3. Positive is to the right on a number line, so I'm going to draw a line to the right 3 spots. 1, 2, and 3. Next, I take a look at my next integer. It's a negative 5. I'm adding a negative 5. Negative is to the left on a number line. So from the end of my first line, I'm going to go negative 5 points. And stop. You'll see that this puts me directly above negative 2. That means the answer to this particular question is negative 2. Doing the next question, I'm going to first draw my number line. If I take a look at it, I'll see that I'm dealing with only negative numbers. Because of that, I'm going to put my 0 a little bit further to the right so that I can see more of the negative scale. Label my ticks. I'm only going to label every second one again, just to prevent overcrowding. That should be good. Putting a dot above 0 so I know where to start. I'm going to draw my first line. My first integer is negative 5. Negative is to the left on a number line, so I'm going to go left 5 spots. I take a look, my second integer is also negative. So from the top of that first line, I'm going to go 2 more negative. That will put me directly above negative 7. So the answer to this question is negative 7.